Greetings. I'm Yaz Herbalist, J.R.L. Sims, PhD. Please make sure you click like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell so you know each time I upload a new video. So today, I'm going to gross you all out. I want to talk about or ask the question, do you really know what you're eating? Did you know that some of the things that are, if you go to the grocery store and you pick up something and you read the ingredients, what are we looking for? We're looking for cholesterol, we're looking for sugars, we're looking for fat, we're looking for calories. But when you go down in the ingredients and they have all these different scientific names that you can't pronounce, do you know what that is? Did you know that the red dye in some of these things that you get like at certain coffee shops, frappuccinos or whatever, is really crushed up bugs that's smashed up to make a red dye? It's very similar to, or absolutely a cockroach. Did you know that? Did you know that there are viruses in some of our food? Because when you eat meat, you're eating viruses, you're eating bacteria, you're eating black bug secretions. Did you know that your artificial flavoring, like vanilla, is really like beaver castor glands? Why am I doing this? I probably just ruined your lunch. Sorry, but I got to tell you. They're talking about a food shortage, and what are you really eating? In other videos that I've done and in my talks, I've talked about the importance of growing your own food. Having, at least growing your vegetables so that you're composting and know what's in it. When you go to the grocery store, there's two different types of food. There's the regular food and there's the organic food. And of course, the organic section is very, very small and it's more pricey. There's a reason for that. Because think about all the food deserts that we have, especially in inner cities. They don't get the best foods. You may be going to some place like Sprouts or Whole Foods. Does that mean that everything in there is exactly, holistic? No. So there's a documentary called What the Health on Netflix. I'm not getting paid by these people. They don't even know I exist, but it's worth taking a look at. And I'm not saying that you need to be vegan or vegetarian. I'm not saying that at all. Everybody, good health is meeting a person where they are at. Sometimes you could be vegan or vegetarian and only last for so long. Some people can really dedicate their lives to it. But there's some things that we have to constantly think about. And for my young people, you don't think about diabetes and heart disease. You better start thinking about it because there are people your age that are having heart problems and diabetes. And I'm not just saying type 1, something that you're born with. I'm saying type 2 diabetes where you can control it. You look at how we eat. In this country, the standard American diet, SAD. It's called SAD for a reason. 17 million people die every year of heart disease. And a huge, component of that is eating a lot of meat. That's a problem. But then the other thing that people are dying from, I would say maybe number 2 is diabetes. Too much sugar. Even if we're not eating, like for me, we haven't had white granulated sugar in our house in probably 10 years. But guess what? I'm still getting the sugar. Why? Because if you go to the grocery store and you look at some of these products, there's sugar in everything. Now you might say, okay, there's 490 grams of sugar in this. That's a lot. But if you add ketchup, barbecue sauce, Worcestershire sauce, lemon pepper, all these sauces, there are plenty of sugar in it. Juices, plenty of sugar. Fruit, plenty of sugar. There are some sugars that heal, but those are different, and I will do another video on that. But all the sugar that we're eating, there's sugar in bread, there's sugar in everything. And if you sit back and you add up all the sugar that you're eating, and you're working out every day, and you're trying to eat right, and you're trying to do and you still don't lose any weight, and you're still gaining weight, and you're still having issues, it's because you're doing what you can but it keeps coming and you don't know where it's coming from. This is really hard. It's hard when you're older because you've been eating this way for so long. And now all of a sudden you gotta stop. But when you're younger, you are surrounded by In-N-Out Burger. What else do young people? Oh, Chick-fil-A. You like Chick-fil-A. All these different, burger joints, and you want boba, and you want Starbucks. Do you know how much sugar is in Starbucks? Pastries, pies. We love to eat. It makes us feel good. It gives us comfort. But guess what? It's killing us. So even though you may go to a herbalist and say, hey, I've got this problem. I need some Gymnema sylvestre for my diabetes, or some hawthorn, or some beetroot for my high blood pressure, or whatever it is that an herbalist can help you. If you're going to keep eating the same way, it's not going to work the way it's supposed to. In fact, it may not work at all, because you have to eat right, sleep right, and then you go to the herbs. It's a system. Your body's a system. So watch that documentary, or just Google all the viruses, and sawdust, and skin and bones, and glands, and bugs that's in your food. Worms. If you eat, guaranteed you're eating a lot of worms. So, what do you think about that? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until then, may the Most High bless you and keep you. Shalom.